3 females presented, 2 very good ones. I was just explaining in the ring, in the tent, that the difference between these 3 and why I've selected this first female. So the first female is medium size, but quite strong, with a very good head and expression, dark mask, dark eyes, and she's 9 months old. She's finished, more or less finished growing, and the thing is, when you're judging, you can judge on today, or you can judge on what you think is going to happen in the future, and which one will end up the best in the future. And I think for me it's clear that this one will end up best in the future. The second one is very nice female, very nice presentation. But she's 7 months old and she hasn't finished growing. How do you know when they're finished growing or they haven't finished growing? You see this bone here, the knuckle we call it. Until that disappears, they haven't finished growing. So she's going to end up rather tall, and that will destroy her proportions because she's a little bit short. So as she gets older, she's going to be tall and not sufficiently long enough. So, but this one, by contrast, finished growing. You can see the proportions, and you can see that she has a very good forehand. So although this puppy is really attractive today, a very nice puppy.
Thank you.
Very good type, very good head and expression.
Thank you.
High wither and a very good overline, a little bit short in croup, very good angulation of the fore and hind quarter. A very attractive puppy, but I just think in the future she will grow in a way that will actually a little bit destroy her possibilities in the future, because she'll be too tall and a little bit short. Also in the movement, you can already see when they're a little bit longer, they have no problem trotting, no problem in the movement. When they're too short, they have difficulty with the transmission from the hindquarters to the forequarters, and they always have problems in coordination in movement. The third puppy, she's rather underdeveloped for her age. You can see she doesn't have very much body. She's rather steep in the forehand. The back is a little bit raised, and then the very steep croup. The hindquarters are fine. So it's a female that I think will always be lacking in constitution, in body, strength of body, although after 1 or 2 litters of puppies that can be improved, whereby always after a litter the females develop a little bit more forechest, a little bit more with maturity, normal maturity. But today she's a little bit lacking in body, a little bit thin in condition, but she has a very nice head and expression. We say she's very firm and dry. What does that mean? She's like an athlete, you know, no fat, very, very lean, and but she have constructional problems which will dictate that she won't be competitive in the future. So, just to make the point, when you're judging, it'd be perfectly acceptable to put the second puppy first today. But I with experience, you know that at the end of the day, when they're juniors or over 2 years old, the first female will always be the one to beat.
Good girl, Zuri. Let's go, Zuri.
Liana. Liana. Liana.
So the junior class females, 12 to 18 months, 7 females presented in the ring. Quite a good class, with 1 or 2 the first and second females a little bit standing out from the rest. I just want to point out some of the decisions. We can start with the female at the end. She's a little bit too big, and she lacks a little bit of harmony. The upper arm is very steep, the back a little bit raised, and a steep croup. The second female is very attractive in terms of type, colour, very good expression. The eyes should be a little bit darker. But if you compare these last two, the proportions, the length of body, you can see this female have a longer body. This one is extremely short in proportions, and she has a short under chest. Which is the under chest? It's this part from here to here. Very, very short. She's very short in general, and when they are too short, they cannot move properly. They have a strong rear drive, but the front reach is not sufficiently free, and so the longer that she goes, the female tends to drop on the forehand. It's all to do with the proportions. She's very attractive, the female, very nice type, but that's a serious constructional failing. The next female was called out originally in 3rd place. She's a large bitch with a very good type, very good proportions. You can see the difference in length between her and this one. She's rather large, and when she was walking, she lacks a little bit of harmony, a little bit of front reach, so she had to come down a little bit. This is one of the most attractive females in the class. Very nice type, medium size, substantial. She has an excellent angulation of the forequarter, very good hindquarter angulation, good chest proportions, stands correct in front, but she has a missing premolar too. So you're probably thinking, well, that looks a nice female, why is she in that place? Missing tooth. It's a problem for the show ring and a problem for the future breeding. The third female was called out a little bit lower down, but she made some places. She's correctly proportioned. She doesn't show herself very well. The head and expression, she should be a little bit more expressive, but she's very firm and dry, rather steep in the upper arm, very good hindquarter angulation, and very good chest proportions. The second female, very attractive female, medium size, medium strong, very good type, very good head and expression. As I say, the first two stand out a little bit from the rest of the class. Good proportions, good forehand, very good hind angulation, rather short and steep in croup. The winning female is the most harmonious in the class. When we talk about harmony, we're talking about the proportions from length to height and the very nice top line that she has. One line from behind the ears to the point of the tail. No raising of the back, a correct top line, very good angulation of the fore and hindquarter, stands correct in front, very nice head and expression with dark eyes, and although sometimes she's not so convincing in the movement, we're looking for correctness to the standard, and this female is actually the most correct to the standard. High quality female. Congratulations to the breeder and the owner. She's in very, very good condition. I would say one thing here, you have the dogs in very nice condition, which is also important. So she's the winner today, and I will give the very good qualification to the first 5 females and the good qualification to the 6th and 7th females. So congratulations, a very nice female indeed. So this is the which class? 18 to 24. Just 2 females presented in the ring. First place 322. Rather oversized, strong, substantial female. of excellent type and general construction, very strong but yet feminine head, perfect placement of the ears, perfect overline, very good croup, very good angulation of the fore and hind quarter, good chest proportions, absolutely correct in hocks and elbows, and very good movement. This is the type of female you need for breeding. Although she is rather too big, obviously you'd need to take care when breeding her to breed her to a male of correct medium size. But the anatomical correctness of the female is very evident, and it's the type of female that any serious breeder would like to have in their kennel for the potential reproductive qualities that she has. You can imagine in the future that she will produce very strong males with very good heads, but the anatomy of the female is really very, very good. But just to repeat, she is oversized. You have to take that into consideration, but you cannot disregard the female because of her being a couple of centimeters over the required standard. The next one is a medium-sized, medium-strong female, not presented very well. She's firm and dry. She has a very good type, very good head and expression, a normal wither, a correct back, and good croup. She's very good angulated in the fore and hind quarter. Unfortunately, the presentation's not good. You know, she could be more competitive if she was better presented. But she is also a very correct female without major faults, and so apart from that, she's very unsociable, but she is a very good female too, and also a very good female for future breeding. So I hesitate to give the maximum qualification because of the size, but the anatomical correctness of the female dictates that she's worthy of getting the maximum qualification in this category of very good. The two females get the qualification of very good. Thank you. Minor limit class, just two females presented. First female 346, absolute medium size female, medium strong, very good proportions, very good head and expression, good wither, correct backline, and slightly short croup. The upper arm should be slightly longer and better angled, but the female functions very well in the walk and retains the overline very well. This is contrary to the last female. This is the size we're looking for. Very nice female, congratulations, maximum qualification, very good. The next female, slightly larger, firm and dry, stands in good proportions, very good normal head and expression, normal wither, a little bit raised in the back line, rather short in croup, long steep upper arm, very good hind angulation, good chest proportions. In the movement, she doesn't retain the overline as well as the first female. But still a very useful female for breeding, also with the maximum qualification of very good. So limit class, two females presented, first place 303. A large, strong, substantial female of very good type, very good head and expression, a little short in neck, very good wither. The back line is a little bit raised and the croup somewhat steep. Good fore, very good hind angulation. She's a very strong, substantial female, very good type of female for breeding. She has a good fore and very good hind angulation, strong bones, stands correct in front, correct in hocks and elbows, with a very good movement, a lot of power. So a very good female, over 2 years, excellent grading. The next one, 3, 4, 5, a medium-sized, medium-strong female with good proportions. She should be a little bit more substantial. She's not shown in the best coat condition. The head should be slightly stronger. The foreface is rather long. Good wither, correct backline and stoop croup. Good fore and very good hind angulation, correct chest proportions, slightly loose in hocks and elbows. She has a very good movement with expansive steps, but as I say, she should be shown in better condition to be a little more competitive. So today the grading of very good. So the open class females, just 3 females presented in the category. The first female, 314, absolutely the medium size that we're looking for, correctly proportioned, very good head and expression, very good wither and overline, a little bit short in croup, very good angulation of the fore and hind quarter, absolutely correct chest proportions, correct in front and behind with excellent movement. Congratulations, grading excellent. The next female, a fully matured female, a little bit, perhaps a little bit heavy in condition, normal wither, the back should be slightly firmer, short croup, good, very good angulation of the fore and hind quarter, with chest proportions, correct in front and behind. The female has a missing premolar 1. The third female is medium size, medium strong, good proportions. The head should be a little bit stronger, normal wither, correct overline and short croup. Very good hind quarter angulation. She has a very incorrect tail carriage, which detracts from the total harmony of the female. So 2 times excellent, 1 time very good. Just before completing the judging today, I'd just once again like to thank the German Sheepdog Club here of East Africa, the East African Kennel Club, the authorities, the presidents, the committee members for the invitation to come and visit your country. I've thoroughly enjoyed the weekend. You have shown me an excellent welcome and taken very good care of the judge, which any of us judging internationally really appreciate. Again, I'd like to stress I'm impressed with the amount of people that are involved in the breeding and showing of the German Shepherds here in your country. Very encouraging for the future. There are many things to improve, which we'll touch on later. In general terms, we've judged a total of 82 dogs from puppies to adults, of which 47 received the maximum qualification in their respective classes, a percentage of 56%, which is reasonable, can be improved upon. You have some problems here with monorchids. You have some problems with double premolars. This is a minor detail, but still worthy of comment. Generally speaking, yesterday the males were better than the females. Today the females have been really of a very good quality. 20 females were presented today in total, 16 receiving the maximum qualification in their category, a percentage of 80%, which is very high. So we now are going to award the challenge certificate, and in this case there are some things which are mostly judging is open to opinion and interpretation of the standard. Some things are not negotiable. One of those is size. I already mentioned the third female as being anatomically really excellent, but when we come into the top awards, the size factor has to come into account. So unfortunately I cannot, in all correctness or consciousness, promote a female which is so oversized. But I already mentioned that for breeding the female has excellent potential, and anatomically speaking probably the best here today. But the open class is absolutely the desired medium size with correct proportions, excellent expression and very good movement. So she is the winner of the CC today. Congratulations. Bring her here. Good. And then the second female here was of the limit class. It's a very solid, strong, substantial female of very good type with a very good head and expression. She's obviously competed in her class and now competing again, but the female doesn't give up. She has a really good attitude for work and is a very, very solid, well-constructed female, very valuable for future breeding, and she gets the reserve CC. Congratulations. .362, and the reserve best of breed is .368. Two very, very good males, young males that came from the 12 to 18 month class. Really exceptional quality, both of them. I must say I'm not a fan of long coats, but these are two very good ones, so congratulations. So the best of breed of the short coat varieties, the female 314, a fully matured female of the desired medium size with excellent type and really excellent movement. I already commented on this male, a really super young dog from the young class. His time will come in the future, and I decided basically on the movement today that the best of breed should be the female. But two really excellent animals. Many congratulations to the breeders and owners of these two excellent examples. Congratulations.
Luis.